Right, speaking to Canvey Island manager Danny Heale following today's 3-0 victory against Leatherhead. Danny, after a tricky start to the season, how satisfying was that?
Yeah, no, I'm very pleased to get the monkey off our backs, to say. But our last 3 games, our performance level's been absolutely fantastic, and we all know what's happened in the first game, the second game with the conceding the late goals, which is really harsh on us, to be honest, yeah. But we stayed mentally tough, and the wind conditions today was horrendous, and we got ourselves 2 goals in front in the first half, which we needed to do, and then we put our bodies on the line and defended for our lives in the second half. And apart from a couple of good saves from Connor throughout the game, they never really tested us too much, apart from a few wide free kicks going in dangerous places. But no, we scored 3 good goals, and I thought we got ourselves over the line just through determination and that, and we put the ball in right areas, and it was a good performance.
You said about the wind. Was you worried about the conditions before the game?
Yeah, so I say it was windy all day today, and it's tough here being right on the obviously by the river there, and it's hard work, I say. But you need to, if you got the wind against you first half, then it's always going to be tough. But we managed to change it around, won the toss and went with it, and got ourselves 2 goals in front, and then they've got to come at us. And we're pleased that we scored a third goal in the second half, and went on to get a good, well-deserved 3 points.
How important was it, knowing that Leatherhead had had the wind in their favour massively in the second half? How important was it to go out in at half-time 2-0 up?
Well, we was 1-0 up for a long period, and I think we only got the second goal just before half-time, so it was a nice time to score, and it gave us a little bit of a cushion. So, like I say, but we looked dangerous second half as well. We caused a few problems. I say Harrison Chattins broke through 1-on-1, tried to slide it to Tui, and obviously just put a bit too much on the pass, and but we looked good today, and say we looked really good in the first 2 games as well, and we're a tough side to beat. So obviously we know what's happened in the last few games. Obviously a bit unlucky in that, but so we could have easily had 9 points on the board, and we've got to dust ourselves down and make sure we're ready to go and need them next week.
After what happened on Tuesday, we won't touch on that too much because I wasn't even there. Yeah, I wasn't even there, and it hurts me. Was you worried about their confidence after what happened there?
No, listen, we've made sure in the summer we've recruited well. We've got some good men in there, mixed in with some young good talent and all, with pace in there. We've got an all-round unit at the moment, and like I say, we made sure that we kept them up and upbeat throughout the week, and made sure that they was ready to go today. Listen, when you've been out unlucky over the last 2 games, and it does play on your mind and that, but say that was a big 3 points for us today, puts us right back in the mix, and so it just makes the last 2 games been a bit unlucky really with what happened, and but listen, we're looking forward to Tuesday now, and like I say, a bit more of the same.
Martin Tui grabbed a hat-trick. How impressive did he look, and what's that going to do for his confidence?
Oh yeah, massive for his confidence. And I'd say he's had trouble. We didn't train Thursday night, had a bad dead leg. Jules Sykes had a dead leg. Jay Curran's had a dead leg. Jack Simmons come off today with a dead leg. So I don't know what's going on with all these dead legs at the minute. But so he was touch and go whether he was going to play, and we thought that he might struggle and Jules Sykes might be all right today. But it worked out the other way around. Jules was feeling it still a little bit, but I thought he done really well when he come on as well. And but no, Tui's a goal scorer. Listen, goal scorers thrive on that, on scoring goals, and so he's got 3 today, penalty with the first one, but the other 2 good finishes, and he's always a little fox in the box, and in the right areas at the right times.
So we kept a clean sheet as well. How much confidence is that going to give to a defence who are constantly under the spotlight?
Unless you haven't watched our games and that, if you've watched the first game against Enfield, we defended really well, and I'll say just a wide free kick come in, and Connor's made a good save, and the ball parried out, and the boys made a good goal, but we defended really well on against Enfield, and we defended really well for 90 minutes against Leeston on Tuesday. It's just, obviously we all know what happened after that, but we look solid, and we look nice and solid again today. So you've got to have that lady luck on your side at times, and so I'm really pleased for the boys, and we've all put a lot of effort into it. And for me, we could be in a lot better position, but say 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat out the first 3 against 3, especially with the Leeston and the Enfield games. They were tough games for us to start with, and so we need to push on now, and hopefully we're in a good place at the minute, and we need to keep going on.
We don't always do things simply, even when we win. How nice is it to win a game in relative comfort as well?
Well, yeah, it don't happen often, obviously. Saying that always seems to happen on that, but it was nice today. It's nice to sit back, and the boys got what they deserved. Put the ball in the right areas at times, defended with their lives at times, put their bodies on the line, and they were really good, really good.
The Needham Market on Tuesday, how much confidence are they going to have going into that?
Well, lots. As I say, we've had 3 good performances so far this season, and And it's just a bit more of the same, and saying that the work rate we've been putting in has been really, really good. So we haven't been carrying anyone, we've been working hard and been at the races, and just got to make sure we keep on doing it.
Nice one, thank you, Danny.
Thanks, mate.